Hello,
Hello.
good afternoon. Welcome to the show. It's the Save with Crypto here, and below me is Math. Hello, Math. How you doing?
Hello. Yeah, not bad.
Hello.
Thank you.
You got a bit all,
Hello.
you got a bit all cockney there.
Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, a little bit of how's your father, and what I don't even know what they say really. Half a pound of apples, and I'll
Yeah.
I'm gonna I don't know, rob a bank or shoot you in the head. Or I don't know. How do Cockney people talk? I don't really. Never been to Cockney.
Oh, I don't
As
know.
the saying goes.
Oh, I
That sounds a
don't
bit
know. I know.
wrong.
I ain't been there for a while. Anyway, actually, I've got. Hang on. So I've got SanDisk on the chart. I didn't mean to. Well, I did actually because I bought some SanDisk shares stock a few minutes ago because I was thinking, is it going to come down to here? But it came down to that one there, this retracement here. Anyway, let's just have a quick look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin's just done something. Yeah, my net's good.
Gosh. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
good?
What is that good for Bitcoin? It's only the 1 minute time frame, but
Okay. So I guess you see that sort of thing quite a lot on there. Yeah.
but hang on, just wait for the rest of the chart to load. There you go. No, it's just been doing that kind of thing, isn't it? But I just saw it shoot up a little bit, which is okay because I did have a little long at where is it? A little long from 64,947, so just below 65. So about there. So that's all right. It's not a big one though. But anyway,
Yeah.
right, good. What have you been up to?
Oh, this and that. Mustn't grumble. Well, actually, quite a lot of things. So just checking a couple of setup things. Yeah. I've been up to quite a lot, considering today technically is meant to be a bit of a day off. I've been absolutely kind of like slammed, but kind of in a good way. It's can you be slammed in a good way? But sorry, got distracted there. Aussie. Thank God. Good to see you both with clothes on. The thumbnail. I only only glanced at that in miniature actually on my phone. So was miniature the right word? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it was my eldest daughter's idea.
Okay.
I said I need a thumbnail today of like me and Math thinking about. I got it wrong actually. I was thinking it was the interest rate this week. It's not CPI, isn't it?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Thinking about the CPI
still can be
data,
pretty significant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh,
so yeah,
have
were they like granite statues or something?" Sorry,
yeah, that was the idea. But of course, it kind of looked like we were just both naked sitting on toilets, though. Really, which we don't do.
The toilet aspect did occur to me, if I'm honest. So that there was that. that was the first thing that sprang to mind. Oh my God, we're both in the nude. Wasn't. I'm glad to say what sprang to mind, but definitely the toilet thing. So there you go. I guess
if I had a body like that,
see how I got.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I had a body like that, I'd probably be naked all the time. So I'm proud of it.
Strutting around, yeah. I probably would as well. To be honest. Yeah.
All right, lads.
Yeah, right, we are. Well, I guess you got the right weather for that, anyway. So, stuff that I've been working on. Apart from getting down to the gym, trying to get ripped for the statue shot, but
for the thumbnail.
yeah. So, but well, the thing is, so the reason I'm dawdling a bit and dithering about what I've been working on is because I'm not really sure how much of it we should really be mentioning right now. But it's some really exciting stuff around not just Quadzilla. There is some Quadzilla news around it, but also just around kind of like the AI trading agent, trading via an AI agent thing, and some new stuff around that no one else has done. It's going to be like unique to us and you lot, therefore. So beyond that, how much do I say? I don't know. It's to do with that link that I sent you over the weekend, but it's also like further than that. There's more like so then an AI takes hold of that, like a Rottweiler, and shakes it around a bit. So exciting things, but sorry I have to be so utterly vague about it right now. I think probably by tomorrow we'll be able to say lots about it, except tomorrow's Tuesday. We won't be doing a live stream. I think probably by Wednesday we'll be able to talk about it. So
okay.
So yeah. Okay. Oh, excited. Yeah, exactly. And you should be. It's going to be exciting.
There actually was a slight cat let out of the bag there, in that you said it's to do with an AI trading agent, didn't you? So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably quite a major hint, isn't it? So it's not totally vague in that sense. But
it's like, oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's what it is then.
Yeah, but the thing is, everyone else is kind of doing that already. Like so just check any crypto, well, not any crypto YouTuber, two crypto YouTubers that I know of, at least outside of here, are kind of doing that a fair amount. But this is that, but different, more. I think it's more of a thing. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of excited about it. It's not just like, oh yeah, we're running to catch up. We're kind of doing the same sort of thing, but worse. It's a new thing that I think is going to be quite revolutionary in a way, potentially, if it picks up, picks up, or kicks off.
No, yeah, picks up, kicks off. Yeah, that one. No, I did look at your link that you sent me this morning, and yeah, it is quite exciting actually. Yeah. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There you go. So so do keep watching. Make sure you are subscribed. Give the stream a like. Give us a bit of support. And and just get Quadzilla. You can do that, by the way, by well, either buying it or going to sabercrypto.org/bitunix, signing up to that exchange, bitunix, which is probably my favorite ish exchange. It's definitely my favorite. My bitunix, yeah, it's my most favorite non KYC exchange. I think I still prefer Bybit, but you're not supposed to use that in the UK anymore. So, but out of the rest of them, bitunix is definitely my favorite. So if you use our link, sabercrypto.org/bitunix, the link is in the description down below, and you put in about $500 worth of something, then we'll give you a trial of Quadzilla for a month. And to be honest, if you keep using it with a reasonable trading volume, we'll let you keep it. But it needs to be like you need to be using the exchange. Anyway, so there you
go. Also, if you go to, I was just going to say, if you go to sabercrypto.org/QZ, then there's more info about Quadzilla itself on there, which is worth checking out. And then the BitUnix thing is to get the thing that I think you're about to, or you just started to mention. That was your cue.
No,
about the offer.
No, I'd finished, hadn't I?
Oh, have you finished? I thought you were going to talk about the offer.
What, the campaign? Yeah, I just can't remember exactly what it is actually. It is. Hang on. Actually, I can do it.
Oh, this one's better. This one's better because it says mega deal.
What do you mean?
Let's go with that one. Oh, and just going through the banners. There you go. We've got mega deal at BitUnix. And it is.
Did you write?
I just can't remember what it is.
Okay. It's coming up on my super fast internet connection, which I've now got
Downloading.
another date of August 24th.
Oh, she's got clothes on.
which,
Yeah. Anyway,
which
that was the
I've now got
1990s.
another.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I've now got another update thing of August 24th when I might get full fibre. I'm not sure. Anyway, this doesn't bloody tell it, does it? Oh God.
What are you doing?
Look, anyway, I was trying to go to bit Unix and then use the actual the promo code and all that and try and show people what you get with this current campaign, but it's not actually showing you on this page.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
annoying.
that's a bit rubbish. Oh, it's just got like sign up,
Okay.
register, and claim rewards, but we're not going to tell you what they are until you signed up.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, which is rubbish. Okay.
Oh, I mean, it has got
find
new
out
user
later what they
only. It's got the perks. Is that part of the offer? Perks for new users, 10,000
Yeah,
USDT.
there was up to $10,000. Yeah. Oh, hang on, was that it? Oh, did I just have to click it? No, that's not it. Oh,
That's just
challenge.
their default thing, isn't it? But
Yeah,
in
I think so.
any case, you've got a better campaign.
We got the better offer, which you get like these massive great bonuses for new users and existing users. You get bonuses on your trading volume. So if you if you achieve a certain trading volume, you get like free money and all that kind of stuff when the campaign finishes, which I think is next Monday. So you've got another week to do that anyway. Yeah. Anywho, where were we? So this is obviously Bitcoin with our indicator quads that are on. There's a few other things I'm interested in today, though, mainly for personal reasons. But I was thinking of Google actually. Google.
Google as in Alphabet.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Even though their fortunes are obviously inextricably intertwined, I guess they're separate.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah.
Even that is just Alphabet Inc. brackets. Yeah, it's basically Google. They're not even pretending.
Yeah. Anyway, so what is that? Okay, so this is obviously Friday's candle here. So we were right down here at like 354, which is I mean, it's not massively low. It's like that's what it was at the beginning of August. Like 3 days ago. But it's quite a nice little slump, and it's quite nice how the price of Google actually went up to this, even on the 1 minute, it went up to this bearish retracement level here, went good off like that. And I'm just wondering if it might be a good time to get a bit of Google stock. I don't know.
Potentially. I mean,
it doesn't move that much, though, does it? Really?
No. It's basically because they did have all the furore about the AI, the key AI people who left, didn't they? And then so there was all of that. So big dump on that news. But at the same time, just looking at that's 1 minute, isn't it? If you got it on like 4 hour or something, does your computer do 4 hour charts?
It does. Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Evidently it doesn't.
It does. Well, you can actually notice the pre-market price is about $3 higher than it is now anyway. So so there's that. It's about 1%. Well,
and that's okay. Oh wow, it's come down to that retracement level. Blimey.
It has. It has absolutely beautifully.
Yeah. So
yeah,
probably up from there. I would think it's also kind of bouncing off the 21 EMA, isn't it? And the 55 is obviously just below. So that's a very So even though the price obviously just like came way down on that, when would that have been? Like Sunday, I guess. No, it couldn't have been Sunday. I suppose Friday. Then it's the upward trend, EMA trend, at least kind of continued, like just with the 21 above the 55. There's a danger with that sort of formation that they when the two EMAs like that do kind of flatten off like that, they often just like kind of bounced and then or rebound and then just start to just veer off to the downside. Like, that said, if there's a bounce off that retracing level, then no reason they couldn't just kind of. It's all probability, isn't it? Like what they.
Completely.
The fact that they're doing that now doesn't. It's not like something that's preventing the price from going back up. It's just that it's showing the probability is there that it probably won't, but not to say that it definitely won't. You know, so there's actually two kind of conflicting signals there at the moment. So I don't know.
Anyway,
well, I guess with the retracing levels, we might see a bit of downside below that, whatever that value is, the bullish retracing level, and then it comes up for its step 3 to the upside, and then if it works out that way, then that would be a pretty big move to the upside when it comes back up.
Okay, so what you're saying is what we've done. We've done that move there. I'll just make it.
Can't really see if you. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. So we've done the up.
So we've done that. So we've done that move there, and then we're coming down now. We've reached that, but you're saying we might go a little bit further down.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, that could be sort of something quite nice going back up, maybe.
Exactly that. Yeah. So the good old bullish retracement pattern.
Yeah. So, in which case you could be looking at, you know, levels like here, really, I suppose, couldn't you? You know, maybe like double tapping up at there, you know, which is significantly higher from where it is now, actually. Anyway, I did buy a little bit of Google on Friday. I'm slightly down at the moment, not much. But obviously I'm interested in that. What else did I do?
Oh, in fact, sorry to jump in again, but looking at that, because just to the left of, because there's obviously on that wider chart where you got it there now. Oh, where's it gone?
Sorry, hang on. Let's get it back. Right, it's coming. It's coming. Right. Sorry. Say again.
That's right. Yeah, those. Oh, is that a different chart?
It is actually, yeah.
Because you're I think you were on crypto when you looked at that.
Oh, bloody hell.
Anyway, this is the same on that one. So the
come on. No, it wasn't that, was it? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay. That is the same chart. Yes. What were you saying?
Yeah, this one. So I'll just let you sort it, and then it's coming up in like very slow, like stop motion.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's my wonderful connection again, isn't
it? So basically on that, because like at this is a bit more like zoomed out than what we were initially looking at. So I think that's still kind of valid what we got there with that pattern, the retracement pattern. But looking at it, you can see how there was a previous bullish retracement level at pretty much the same price further back. There are two of them, but the first one was at about the same price where we are now.
Oh, this one here,
yeah. So that one kind of did a similar thing. It did recover, but then came down again. But then again, it did that. You could say, so it did the up, that, and then the up, and then did a fairly big down. So the this just
Well,
I suppose one to be aware of,
it,
isn't it? This one might do the same,
yeah.
but there'll still be an
Well,
up.
yeah. I mean,
You know, so,
it did the down on that red bar there, didn't it? Sort of as it
yeah,
did here.
true.
So obviously, if that does go up like that, you want to look out for that kind of thing here, for when it might sort of top out a little bit. Anyway, so that's
Yeah.
Google. So I'm quite interested in that today. Did we look at SanDisk? I can't remember. Did I look at that already?
I think you mentioned Sanderson. I'm not sure if you looked at it.
Mentioned it, but I didn't really, because this is quite interesting because obviously it's had a bit of a rally, as has most memory type thing. The pre-market price is actually down a little bit, yeah, but obviously in the middle of this range here between this this one here down at 637 and which is it's been there since April, and this bearish one that's been here since July up there. So I don't know. This is quite an interesting one because I don't know. I feel this one might turn around sooner rather than later, just by what it's doing on the lower time frame. So, for example, the 1 hour. Right.
Yeah.
The 1 hour, it's I don't know, maybe not. It was looking good down here when we were getting these like trend shields and the green bars there, and then it kind of was going up. But
Yeah.
maybe not so much anymore. I don't know actually.
Definite sort of
But I don't
stepping
know.
stones on the way down. Wide, long steps down to the downside so far on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
So will
that
that go down to here?
could be because that downtrend hasn't in any way kind of, it's not even showing a sign, I think, of breaking to the upside. It's still very much a downtrend looking at that.
And of course, the one that Scotty likes, and the one that I foolishly sold way too early, is GGP, Greatland Resources. This is the UK Australian stock, and we were looking at this. We were looking at this on the daily time frame a few weeks ago, or a week or so ago. Oh, come on, load. That's it. So we got this super up here that I was talking about the other day. We got that on about the 20th of July, and
Wow.
obviously
And look what happened.
Look what happened, yeah, and it's doing absolutely lovely. And like we were saying the day, these super ups on the daily, they did happen here, but that was like 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
so this one here was looking pretty juicy actually, and this did a nice bit of quadzillering, sort of with this bearish retracement there, where it came down, went back up. There was obviously like a little dudum in that candle, so
Yeah.
that one was finished, and then we're up here now. So that was nice. So from that that bottom there, that's no like 10% or so, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
We should make Scotty happy anyway. But I kind of sold mine when it was just over 600. I was thinking, that'll be it. But yeah, it's gone up further. So yeah, so well done anyone who's not been a pussy like me and sold it. But yeah, okay. Just notice Bitcoin. I know I keep doing the 1 minute time frame, but
well, it's always kind of entertaining to see the 1 minute. It's good for live streams,
Yeah. Because that's not the one. Right. Let's go to the one. Oh, actually, just before I do, let's go back to the daily for a moment. This is something I've been looking out for a while. Is this yellow 21 EMA and this 55 EMA on the daily time frame. do seem to be sort of both sort of starting to head up now, and if we get a cross of those, it could be like that one there, quite significant, or if we're really lucky, it could be like this one here, where the price went from 86k up to the all-time high. Just saying, but obviously they are taking, it's taking a while to get there, and like wouldn't expect them to cross for like another month or so, but that is happening.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just going to go back to the 1 minute for a moment, because it's just fun what Quadzilla does. So at the start of the stream, I was saying, oh, the price is going up, so here on the 1 minute, this is a bearish retracement, obviously. So the price went up, and then in the past few minutes, it just came back down to get that one. It looks like it's going to go for this one now, and it's doing this thing where it just like beautifully bounces around these like 1 minute retracements all the time. It's just great, isn't it? It's like you can just not exactly predict where it's going to go, but you got a pretty good idea, So
Yeah.
That's cool. Anyway, what should we do? Should we got any comments to look at?
Yeah, I think there kind of are. I mean, I could go through some of these, then I'll maybe do a bit of TA, and I'll try to stop giggling in an excited way about what I'm currently working on. But all will be revealed soon. So
feel free to giggle.
Well, yeah, you don't want to hear my actual giggling. It's more like a witch's cackle. You've done it all. You've broken every code. Builder. Oh, I recognise that one totally.
I actually sold that.
Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, I know. Cockney Rebel.
Well, is that the name of the person?
But no, it's God. What was his name? Cockney Rebel was the band. Steve Harley. Steve Harley.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because it's
Steve
one of those
Harley,
ones that
Steve Harley.
Yeah, kind of hear on the radio sometimes. So like, because the missus likes to the missus. I never say that in real life. The missus, all right, missus. She likes to kind of listen to greatest hits radio in the morning. Like greatest what? Greatest hit? Greatest hits? No, greatest hit. Greatest hit. It's hard to say without sounding rude. But so anyway, she likes to listen to that in the morning. And sometimes they play this on it, and sometimes waking up thinking, oh yeah, that sounds incredibly familiar. I've got no idea who it's by, because I just don't even think about it. I mean, not that time in the morning anyway. So so there's that, yeah. So thank you. I recognize the song, but I totally didn't get who it was. Nothing. So I was quite glad you actually knew that one.
Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel. As it happens, I actually sold a 7-inch single of it a couple of weeks ago on eBay, actually, because I found one in my garage, but I got like £1 for it, I think, But yeah. Steve Harley, good tune there, good tune. I do like it, actually. It's got a lovely guitar solo in as well.
Okay. I've usually fallen asleep again by that stage, just given the time of the morning. So I'll take your word for it. So Ozzy, hello, howdy. And Scotty, hello, hello. And I think we did. Yeah, we kind of covered that. Covered her with those on. And Scotty, Justin, UK regulator seeks to encourage and allow companies to use blockchains across financial markets to improve speed, efficiency, and security. That's good, isn't it? That sounds like a good thing. Unless they're sort of government approved and ratified blockchains. But this is the thing that annoys me, right? I mean, UK regulator seeks to allow companies to use blockchains across financial markets. That's over regulation. So at least they're seeking to undo that. But how on earth is it that a UK regulator is seeking to allow something like that in the first place? How is it ever not allowed? It's too restrictive, and it's symptomatic of other stuff in there being too too damn restrictive as well. So that both kind of, moderately pleases me, I guess, but also makes me so angry. Anyway, so Kaz, hello, hi all, and is that a signal? Oh, that's another song. Where are we? Where are we? Could it be? I can't remember what we were talking about at the time, but I guess if there's something there that's at rock bottom, then so. Oh, and also Kaz. Oh, how excited! Me too. I can't wait to announce what I've been like alluding to. Anyway, so Michael Seller is back. What happened to buy low, sell high? Is he been doing a lot more of his never selling? So
I don't know actually. I actually watched him on that's Stephen Bartlett show. The Diary of a CEO. Did you ever watch that? I actually watched. Well, I watched about 3/4 of it with Michael Saylor on. The guy's a bit odd.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's just a bit odd. Michael Saylor is. He's like I don't know. He's just like, there's something about him just not quite right.
I just instantly don't trust him. I think given that,
no,
that's a quality to have, isn't it? So.
And you think we're bad at going off on tangents. Like I think he actually does it in such a good way that you haven't noticed he's gone off on a tangent, sort of thing. And you think, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. It's nothing to do with the question, though. But like,
yeah,
quite
he's a
clever
politician in a capitalist's clothing, I think.
Yeah, something like that. He's very good at speaking. Yeah. He's very good at speaking convincingly, even though he could be completely wrong, which I think often he is. Maybe I'm not sure, but yeah.
Well, it's the dogged doubling down, isn't it, of his whatever it tends to be, which is usually like just I'll be buying Bitcoin at the top, I'm never going to sell, blah 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 blah, and so on.
Yeah,
and like you should have bought real estate in Manhattan in the 1800s. That's where you went wrong.
Yeah,
this sort of thing.
Yeah. But he was talking about how he made $19 billion last year with that STRC instrument, which he designed with ChatGPT, and he said, I made $19 billion because no one had ever thought of doing that before, and then But then I was thinking, well, you made $19 billion, but that kind of put his company in debt, so he had to sell his Bitcoin to sort of like, pay for where it went wrong. Which is, I think that's right, isn't it? I'm not sure, but
sounds
I don't know. It's,
I was trying to work out the maths on this. Like, so 1,690 Bitcoin worth $108 million. Is that right? No, I'm not doubting it, but I'm actually not sure it's true. There you go. So 1690 divided by 108.
So Bitcoin's
15. Oh, it's a 15. So I just did 1,690 divided by 108 is 15.
Oh, no, that is right.
Is it?
Yeah, that is right.
So what's a 15?
Eh?
So how much was each Bitcoin worth on average?
Well, I just multiplied 1690 by 64,907, which is what I saw on the screen a minute ago, and that came out.
Oh, okay, so it works out about 108. Oh, okay, there you go.
109.6 million.
Okay, it's brilliant.
It's only 1.6 million out. But, it's probably.
Yeah. This is very much like speaking of, isn't it? What you're saying about. So he had to sell a bunch of Bitcoin to further finance getting rich. So he's using one infinite money glitch to fund, or like channeling the infinite profits from that into the next infinite money glitch, essentially. Infinity times 2, or to the power 2 even. I'm not very good at maths, as you can tell. So Steve Harley in the Cockney Rebel. You was right. So oh yeah, she certainly did. Hey. So Stephen Bartlett never challenges his interviewees. Useless. Pleberuma. Yeah. He should sell a kidney. Yeah. I'm assuming that you mean Michael Saylor there, not Stephen Bartlett. But so, as reported by Watcher Guru on X, that Michael Saylor has sold a kidney. Is that? Oh, sorry. The I'm getting really mixed up. That one. Okay. Yes. So.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all the comments. Should we get into some?
Yes.
Actually, that's quite entertaining. Should get into some more TA and stuff.
It was. Yeah. Let's do this. Is that happening?
Yeah, quite right. Heard that so many times, honestly. So
did it happen?
What happened there? Oh, did I do that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I couldn't make it work.
Because I normally just share my screen while that jingle is playing, and then the jingle just carries on.
It didn't start at all.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna press anything.
Right, you are. Anyway, so okay, I've been looking. I mean, obviously you've got Quadzilla on here as well in a slightly sort of pared down mode at the moment, but I've also been looking at the RVI because I was just kind of looking at trade setups and just like, cause I'm trying to like put together a whole bunch of different kind of quite nice trade setups to then backtest into a strategies, backtest into a trading system, and that sort of gubbins. So I was finding I mean, although obviously we've got Quadzilla and the way that it calls tops and bottoms is pretty startlingly good, along with then the levels that they're going to go to. So just switch on the the retracements as well. But the RVI, I think, is actually, as a complement to that, is pretty good. Because so, like here,
what is that? Sorry.
Relative volatility index. So it's volatility, basically. So in that sense, it's quite a nice complement to Quadzilla, because Quadzilla is obviously all about momentum. So RVI all about volatility. Trends up here, which we've also got as part of Quadzilla, all about trends. So it's kind of like the three legs to your three-legged trading stool, I suppose. So essentially, this is kind of, I mean, just as an example. So that, on here, so it's kind of like a rolling calculation. It's directionless as well. So low is just low volatility, whether the price is going up or down or whatever. And then high is just high volatility. So versus momentum on here on Quadzilla is, it has direction. So like if the momentum comes around here, it's that the price is coming around, and the same the other way around. So but anyway, so this line is the volatility index. That yellow line is just kind of the MA of it. So yeah, it comes down to here. Below it's 20, and you notice up here, I should put it in a vertical line just for the hell of it. Yay. It kind of marks out that low. So does Quadzilla. Quadzilla, of course, is kind of marking out the the turn effectively, and you know, the momentum is on the swing, so it's like swing highs and lows, whereas the RVI is more just so like it's essentially, because what it's doing is, oh, by the way, I wasn't really planning on talking about any of this. It's just because I forgot to take it off the charts. It's there, so I figured maybe just talk about it a bit. But yeah, so essentially, the price has been very much like ranging, coming down there. So in other words, big volatility, and that is kind of I was going to say it's reflected by the volatility on here going up, but obviously it's coming down there. I think that's probably because the volatility had, you know, because it's historical a bit and it's like moving along, had headed up from there, but then it's kind of like cancelling out the volatility from back there because it's just coming back down. I think it's something like that. It's something weird, but in any case, I mean, look at it. It doesn't actually make bloody sense. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter because it produces good results. But do you see what I mean? That's a big old range right there. So that's yeah, okay. It's ranging. So that's not like volatility as such. It's just the fact that it's in a range. So volatility would be like I think a lot of that, really. But so what happens here is so that's happening. The volatility was actually coming down. It went below the sort of magic 20 line, and then it turned. And you know, there kind of because yeah, it's at its lowest volatility, but now starting to come up again. I think because that bullish candle kind of pinned up, it, yeah, kind of wicked up into like a pin shape, inverted pin or whatever, but then reversed, headed to the upside. So that's quite nice. It caught that reversal, then kind of confirmed by Quadzilla soon after that. And Quadzilla itself often catches those reversals anyway. That's just one example of when the volatility and the momentum kind of works pretty well together. But there's other things like that. Did it again there. Look at that. Amazing. Put that one in. Did it again, and up it goes. So, in these cases, then the volatility obviously didn't get up to that, the inverse that, you know, the super high volatility at 80 for this to come round. You kind of did get a bit of a drop in volatility there, but I think by the time that happened, it was already kind of coming down. So I think it's really, when it's a reliable signal, it's really when it's below 20 or above 80 in those cases. Meanwhile, so when the volatility isn't really kind of telling us anything particularly useful, except that, oh, here it's ranging, it's going, you know, going through the middle. We have got things like Quadzilla with the super up that then kind of kicks in and it's telling us, you know, that, oh, hey, that's yeah, we're seeing a reversal right here. You might want to think about kind of going long there. And sure enough, so, and that's all, to be honest, is kind of making the best out of what's clearly just a sideways ranging market. They're still like picking out potential trades within that. So yeah, just an interesting thing. I was kind of looking at that. So anyway, let's. I might just.
So I might have missed something somewhere. Where did the vertical blue lines come from? Is that just something you put in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah, just vertical lines. Because so what I was doing is like marking those as see how the RVI comes down, doink, bottoms out, and then it kind of starts coming. I'm probably drawing it in like one bar early, to be honest, because you'll only really know that that's bottomed out on the next bar, which is kind of there. But in this case, that,
Okay, so
even there, it's still a lovely kind of early signal, because the price hasn't started to move up yet, apart from that one wick to the upside. So in either case, that's kind of a good thing. But obviously, the place where it's clearly on here, where it did bottom out and then turn, was the bar before. We just wouldn't know that until the next bar, and probably until the next bar is closed, I think, as well. So similar for that one, I've just marked out at the I don't know, the crook in the elbow or whatever, rather than the next one along, which is when, once you've actually seen that, that did kind of flip to the volatility size flip to the upside there. So in either case, that's pretty nice. If you're looking at other stuff to sort of confirm that, because you may not necessarily want your trading system to be entirely about just when RVI drops below 20 and then goes to the upside, then go long. Feels like maybe that's not quite a not quite a complete strategy. I don't know, it might work. That might be all they need, but might need some other confirmation on it, because I'm sure there are cases. This is where the back testing will be good for this sort of thing. Just this kind of thing. I mean, that one kind of worked.
Yeah,
it's just a bit sort of. Oh, there you go. Yeah, another good one. Although they're only just, because once you get to the bar where you actually know that that's happened, then the price would already be up here, so you'd only have the. Well, I don't know. They're bleed downwards a bit. Volatility obviously like shrunk down there because it's just kind of ranging with a slight bleed to the downside, and then off up again. So really that from there, come on, let me draw a thing. Would have been maybe to there on the 5-minute chart, so 0.17%. But imagine that on a higher time frame, or with, I don't know, 250x leverage or something like that. Whatever suits your style of trading, Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, it's like it's the three the three legs of your trading stool, so you can kind of sit in the stable and get milking or something with all of those. So not you specifically, but it's just like us as traders. So should go to a higher time frame. Oh, no, on there. Yeah, go to a higher time frame. What do you want to look at? Anything in particular? Or...
I'm easy, but I mean, if anyone in the audience has got any things they want to look at, please do.
Sure. Yeah. Let's have a quick look at it. Yeah. This. Go to that now. If it lets me. Yeah. Actually, maybe also I'll just get rid of that now. So. Well, you know what I'm actually showing on here. I mean, I know that we've kind of been through these before, but this is being drawn by Quadzilla TF, which is it's already part of the Quadzilla suite, but it's essentially Quadzilla, but up here rather than down there. So the main Quadzilla still has retracement levels, but Quadzilla TF also does, and there's a whole bunch of other things in there as well. But one of the key things that this now does is when it draws the retracement channels, that they've actually been quite significantly rejigged as part of the next version, which should be out pretty soon. And one of those things is it just plots it as effectively a dashed line, showing the 50% level. So that this should talk about like random random digressions that the likes of Michael Saylor like to do. Shall I do this rather than just like going straight into the TA? Show a bit of the next version of Quadzilla. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
As
I'd
a
love to
tease.
see it. Yeah.
Okay. So this is there. That's better. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things in here. So one of the things is that you notice now that Quadzilla and Quadzilla TF, they don't have the version number in the indicator name anymore. And part of the reason for that is just to make this a bit more kind of alert friendly, and like trading view alert friendly, and also you know, AI trading friendly, like through things like trading view MCP, that kind of thing. So it just kind of, it means that every time we release a new version, you won't have to go and like rewrite a whole bunch of, you know, tools and hooks and things like that. So instead, that the name would stay consistent, but in here there's kind of a fake setting, which just gives you the version like Quadzilla TF v1.9.0, blah. Then you hover over it and it's got things, and it's the same with Quadzilla down there. That's the same thing. So yeah, essentially, so this has show retracement levels, hop to a closer price. I can't remember if that's already in 1.8 or not. But in any case, that's just the thing that if all of the retracement plot series slots, if all the plot series are already in use and it wants to draw a new retracement, it'll just go and grab one of the ones that's already running, but it'll kind of it'll pick one that's like the furthest away from the price. So it's one they probably care the least about. And if the new one is closer, then it'll just kind of like, you know, then it'll start a new retracement level then. So that is that sort of thing. There's, you know, a bit of an algorithm that goes into that to select. The rest is much the same. Yeah, so super ups and super downs, of course, are very much already part of Quadzilla, but these have now just moved into Quadzilla TF. So Quadzilla down here can still draw them in the oscillator. That's just now a simple checkbox on or off, but this doesn't have the option anymore to draw them up here, because it's a bit, you know, doubling it is redundant, really. So
yeah.
So if you want to see super ups and super downs in the chart, then this is where they are. They're in the Quadzilla TF. One benefit of that is that it frees up some additional plot series in Quadzilla, gives us a bit more leeway to do more things down there. And so, and another benefit of that is that because this is Quadzilla TF, it means you can lock it to a particular time frame. So like we're on the fight. What are we on? Can't remember. Did I go to the daily? Yeah, on the daily chart there. But say if you want to show the 4-hour super ups and super downs, I mean, you can add as many of these Quadzilla TFs as you want to the chart, depending on your TradingView subscription. But in any case, you could switch this to, like, you know, say the 4-hour time frame or something, and those go all jiggly. I need to switch those off, actually. Those won't be in there. But in any case, everything in there is now plotting to the 4-hour time frame rather than the daily. So, you know, you could bring in like a separate Quadzilla TF here, switch everything off except for the super signals, and switch them to 4-hour or whatever time frame you want. So in other words, you can just kind of like set it up exactly however you want, really. So I'll switch that back to chart. for now. So it just matches whatever time frame you go into. Then we've got the thing I was mentioning about the fair value channels. It no longer paints in like, you know, the red and the green backgrounds. So that was very sort of in your face, really, all of that. So just not doing that anymore. And so instead it just draws it as a dashed line. And one of the things around it is just like a bit of a reframing of it. So it's a fair value midline. So like within the settings, it's kind of called that, and within the documentation and the tooltips and so on, it's referred to as that. So it kind of tells you a bit about those in there. This bit won't be in there. It just doesn't work as experimenting, that deviation thing. So I think that was it. Oh, one thing as well, because I actually thought there's a bit more, that there will be the CAS crosses in here as well. So once those are there, we've tested this a bit more, then it should be good for a release, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, so one quite nice thing about this is that you can set alerts up here on things that are in here. So a weird thing about locking this to individual timeframes is that, or like allowing it to have that ability to do that, means that it becomes quite restrictive about what we can and can't do within this indicator, the TF indicator. So one of the things it can't do, oddly, is custom alerts. So it's just a weird trading view restriction, but you can still set like normal alerts. So if you've got like a retracement level here that's being drawn by this, you can go into like add alert on Quadzilla TF, blink, and the usual stuff, create on whatever, or on a watch list, etc. And you could say, so you notice there you can set like, okay, Quadzilla TF, super up, super down, whatever. There's also a if you want to set a bear retracement alert or a bull retracement alert, you can do those. Unfortunately, these ones are just kind of there. There's nothing I can really do about those, but you would just look for the super down, the super up, or the bear retracement alert or the bull retracement alert. And say if I choose bear retracement alert, then this is where it gets a little bit fiddly, but it's obviously I think it's all right. You'd say like greater than values here. Actually, sorry, for bear retracement, it's going to be, you say less than 0. And then if you set it to bull retracement, you could just put, it doesn't have not equal to, but still, all right. So you put like bull retracement greater than 0. There's no Boolean, unfortunately, but so it has to be a number. And then interval is the usual thing with alerts. You can just say same as chart or set it to whatever. So yeah, so it means that you can set alerts for things like the super ups and downs and the retracements within these Quadzilla TFs as well as down in the Quadzillas. So yeah, there's that. Is there anything new in here? Not really, not just at the moment. Oh yeah, I took the liberty, I took the bleeding liberty of reintroducing that kind of 50% line as a default in the oscillator.
Okay.
Because I think it's important, to be honest. And we've probably all got so used to not having that there, but
I didn't even notice, to be honest, actually.
Yeah, I think because it becomes like an actual thing that it is worth keeping an eye on. I think so when the momentum,
okay.
Because the momentum is directional, so it's kind of like anything above 50%. is upside momentum. Anything below 50% is really kind of downside momentum. So if the momentum itself is moving up to the upside, then, but it's still below 50, that kind of means that it's downside momentum that's trying to cancel out and become upside momentum. And it's only really when it gets past that 50% line that it's managed it. And the same the other way around, if that makes sense. So
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, that I think here endeth the lecture. You know, that's all of the things. So so we've got a comment. Mr. Dope Smokes. Hello, hello, Mr. Are you Mr. Smokes or Mr. Dope? Sorry, Mr. Smokes or Mr. Dope Smokes.
I can probably guess what his hobby is, though.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, yo, Sue. Sir, back to you. The 30-minute is teasing yellow, almost under green. Oh, shall we look?
Yeah, it did actually cross since that comment came up actually. By the way, hello, Mr. Dope Smokes, and I don't think we've seen you before. If not, make sure you are subscribed and do come back.
Absolutely, and also if you're not yet in the Discord, do join. You'd be very welcome. Wow, okay. So yeah, I guess I was a little bit late in mentioning that particular one because it's been this new candle here started 5 minutes ago. So I guess that all kind of just happened. Probably sounds like fairly late on in the candle's kind of existence. So I guess that was already kind of being teased by the convergence zone starting to fill in all the way back there, really, and coming down, then jump. So yes, that's pretty nice. Probably worth mentioning as well that fair value level that's being drawn in now by Quadzilla TF. Kind of, I mean, it would have been like, it would have started where it started, obviously all the way back there somewhere, but it kind of marked out that bounce there. So resistance level there marked out by that line, resistance level there marked out by that line, support there, price wicked down and came back up, and again resistance, bang, 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 support. Support, and so on. You kind of get the idea. So if that stays true, which it well might, then assuming a bounce from there, we could well expect to see it come back up to there, and still kind of want to work its way along, and so on. So yeah. So coming back up. I guess if we zoom out a little bit, just to get an idea, then I mean, you can kind of see on the 2 hour how it's come down. It kind of almost touched down to the 55 EMA, and then kind of heading back to the upside. So and maybe on the 1 hour, do you get more of a... Okay, on the 1 hour, it's well below the 55. So that on the 1 hour, it's looking very much like a sort of, oh, hey, we're probably heading down to there, in which case potential support there, I think. Somewhere within that, maybe between there and there. And that's if it breaks. Oh, it already has kind of broken below there, really. Where it's bouncing now is kind of in line with these levels there. So I guess it's marked out probably quite a relatively weak level of support where it currently is. So I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks down further again from there, comes down to there. Otherwise, it's kind of like, the loop, loop, just higher. So retracement there, which kind of ended, but that could be another level that it comes down to. Maybe the RVI might tell us something as well. Not really. That's a bit kind of midway. I think what the RVI is probably telling us there is just don't enter a position just there. It's like neither here nor there. It's very midway. So, but if you happen to be in a trade, then I don't know, feels more down than up at the moment, I suspect. Given that, 'cause it's got the kind of apart from that bit, probably from there, doop, something like that. What do you reckon? Do you have a gut feeling on it with other direction?
I was feeling a bit more patchy myself, but I don't have a good reason for saying that.
Yeah, I mean it's technically in an uptrend. It's the same with the doop. So each higher low is marking that out. So I guess it would need to break down below that was that 64. I should just hover over it. 64,794 is the low. Then for that to no longer be a clear uptrend, it's not even, I don't know, it's not even a clear uptrend now. It's a technically uptrend just about, but that would really invalidate it, I think, if it dropped below there. Then so that would be the confirmation, I think. So there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Wobbly line, but if it dropped below that, I think if it just manages to close above there, maybe, funnily enough, where that retracement is, then that's a probable, just continuation, because in the sense that it is kind of doing that, well, obviously a bit further down than that, so it's not really. That just seems like it's probably broken the uptrend, I think. 30-minute. As I was saying, everything about it is kind of showing it's kind of at a midway point anyway, so it wouldn't be a place to enter a trade at all.
No, not at all. No.
It's got some conflicting signals on it, really, on whether it's going to go up or down.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Actually, hello, Space Catty. Yeah. Or Space Cat even. Hello, everyone. Sorry I didn't receive a notification from YouTube. Probably got logged out. Yeah. So no worries. So anyway, good jog on Quadzilla TF. Absolutely. It's can't wait for the new version to come out, actually, even though I've already got it. Excited for everyone else to get it. It seems like an M pattern. It probably was. Yeah, I mean, it's on the 30-minute. You can kind of see that. It is, isn't it? That's
the only thing with M's is that they're very closely related to W's, aren't they?
Yeah, true. You could draw it as a W, pretty much. But and also, if we viewed it as a double top, it's kind of like that shoulder is higher, isn't it? So not shoulder, that top is higher. So is it head and shoulders E? Pretty, yeah, a couple of minutes. So head and shoulders E. So do ish. I think could be interpreted all sorts of different ways. I think. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so probably
better
done,
go soon,
I think.
actually, myself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if
No,
we may want to catch up a bit later on if you want. I just got to pop out for a couple of hours, but if you're around, let's catch up. So,
yeah, I can do that. Yeah. It's the final day of brother-in-law Dave with HSBC being here, but I'm not sure what's happening. If I'm not around, I'm not around. But I'll if I am,
Yeah.
I am. But yeah. Okay. Well, thanks very much for everything, Math. Very much looking forward to getting the new Quadzilla Plus Quadzilla TF out. That's going to be it's going to be very cool. So that'll probably happen. Realistically, we'll probably go for the next Monday, I suppose, unless you want to do it before. But do make sure you get involved, everyone.
It probably makes sense because there'll be a whole bunch of testing to do on it. We want to make sure that there's no nasty surprises in there or whatever. Yeah. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, brilliant. Right, thanks so much for everyone coming along. As usual, tomorrow a special for Tuesday, no live stream. Yeah, there's certainly not one at lunchtime anyway. We'll see. We'll see what else we can do. But you're right. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I think we've got a bit of lag going on here. So right. So thanks to everyone for coming along, and do click like on the way out, and we'll see you Wednesday. All right. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.